Hi, welcome to my channel that I call the Treasure Trove. Since about February, I'm semi-viral for showing off my clothes from the 2000s, from when I was in high school all the way through the 2010s when I was a fashion blogger. And this is my first attempt at making a long form video about that. I just went through my basement and I found a bunch of random things down there from years past, and some of this really couldn't fit into TikTok, so I thought I would just unpack the bags that I found down there and we can go through clothes that I found together, because I'm trying to do more long form and some of you asked me to make longer videos and YouTube videos about such things, so we are going to open up a time capsule and maybe I'll try some of it on. But let's get started with some shoes. Okay, shoes, shall we? These were okay, so for those of you who don't know, I've had a vintage shop since 2011. And my interest in vintage did not start in 2011. It started long before that because my grandma was born in 1918. She was a lot older than a lot of the grandmas on the block of kids my age. This was the first vintage thing I ever bought. Okay, I used to go to this. My mom used to have this booth at a craft an antique place, and I saw these 1980s fabric pumps with the ankle straps and I fell in love with them. Okay, they are a size 7.5. In no universe did these ever fit me, but I was obsessed with these. I insisted on wearing them. I'm trying my hardest to find a picture of me wearing them. I know my mom took a picture of me wearing them to an event. If you hear a loud rattling noise, it's just my heat. These are an 80s classic. Okay, I should try to try them on and see if they still fit. Hold on. So, little backstory on me, for those of you who don't know. I grew up very unorthodox. My mom has lived many lives. She had me when she was 42. She used to be a professional singer, a local entertainer with her sister. And then when she stopped doing that, married my dad, and they had me, and my dad had a photography business, so my mom took over the photography business. And then my dad is a scientist, so he decided to pursue his degree and my mom took over the business. I was raised, you know, my mom was always like on the outside of society and never had a lot of money, and she instilled that in me. So she always encouraged me to just be myself and be like the true absolute weirdo I was born to be. So she bought me these shoes. I think they were like $10, and I was really walking around wearing these in like 2005. Hold on, let's see. It said that they have a water stain, but that's probably my fault. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to wear these somewhere. I remember they were the most uncomfortable shoes of all time because there's absolutely no support at the bottom of them here. So, oh my god. Whoa! Woo! Okay, well, still slay. So those were the first things I found. I was so excited because I remember just like being in love with these. You probably don't want to hear me yap this much, but I have a certified degree in yapping. Okay, so the first thing from the 2000s that I want to share with you is when I was like 13, my mom took me to Charlotte Russe and she allowed me to pick out my very first pair of high heels ever. I chose these so painfully 2003 brown faux suede pumps. And tell me, why was I in love with these? Okay, these are the epitome of 2003 with that bowed out like heel. Yeah, they were my first pair of high heels. Do I even fit in them still? Can we still fit? Oh my god, they barely fit. Wow. Okay, yeah, but I don't have any pictures of me wearing these because I don't know what possessed me to buy brown shoes, but like brown shoes, I never knew how to style. I never knew what they went with. I was not a brown shoe kind of gal. But these were the first pair of high heels I ever got. They were from Slash Footwear, and Charlotte Russe, for those of you who don't know, used to be like the mecca of shoes for affordable. So these were all like, any shoe you went in there would be $20. Sometimes they had wild sales where it was like buy one get one for $1, and that was where you went. to get all your shoes for like formal events and stuff. They're in 579. Iconic. I have quite a few shirts here that we can go through that I pulled out of this bag, but first we're gonna talk about these pants. Okay, I did a whole Target collaborations series on TikTok about all the Target collections of the 2000s and the 2010s, and I did a Luella for Target and I couldn't find these. Okay, I couldn't find these, but it's okay because they're never gonna fit me. They're never gonna fit me. They are, hold on, let's move the chair out. They're always way too long for me because I am 5'2". Flared white jeans with suspenders. Okay, and then I was so afraid of being bullied for wearing these that I never ended up wearing them. Don't let your peers stop you from wearing what you want to wear. Okay, let this be a lesson. So if you want to wear the most British pair of pants that you've ever seen in your life to school, but it's like not the cool hot thing, don't let your peers stop you. So these are amazing. They're from Luella for Target, and I wish that they still fit me, but there's no way in hell that they're gonna fit me anymore. First of all, this was the first thing I ever got at TJ Maxx. We didn't have a TJ Maxx in my town, so my mom took me out of town just to go to the closest TJ Maxx, and we bought this shirt. I have so many pictures of me wearing this iconic 2000s Rip Curl. Remember that brand? It's too tight that I tried it on for you. Okay, all these clothes are in the same bag and I could not tell you why. I don't know why they were. That's how I packed when I moved in here. But I finally found my iconic Taking Back Sunday shirt. Okay, do you know how many times I wore this? I probably also have 1,000 pictures of me wearing this shirt. I'll insert them all here so you can see. I wore this on my first day of school. 11th grade? It was 11th grade. And my last name means B. So there was a B on this and I knew I had to have it. Iconic. Oh my God. Taking Back Sunday shirt from 2005. Iconic. Let's do some more shirts. American Idol tank top from 2002 that my mom got me because we were obsessed with watching American Idol together. I'm ready for my audition, Ryan. Also got this at TJ Maxx. It's an American Eagle shirt that I used to layer under everything because that's just what you did. And stripes, for some reason, the more stripes that you had in high school, the more emo you were. So baby blue stripes, blue. I was obsessed with Bright Eyes. I wanted to be sad. So I wore this. Wore a lot of blue eyeshadow. Like a lot of blue eyeshadow. And I cried. Then this I used to wear a tie with. No joke. Or a picture of me wearing this with a tie. This, the polo epidemic of the 2000s, okay, infected every single subculture. From the preppy people all the way down to the emo people. Okay, we wore the shit out of polo shirts. For some reason. This one has a really funny story behind it. Oh my God. What was I doing in this? This one has such a funny story because my best friend, we're still best friends to this day, my best friend at the time, she came over to my house and she stole the shirt. Okay, she had a little bit of what we call sticky fingers. Okay, she stole it from me. Then she felt so guilty about stealing it from me that she told me that she stole it from me and then gave it back to me. And here we are. And we're still besties to this day. A couple weekends ago, we got a matching tattoo. It's a little rooftop for the song Rooftops by Mest because that is our song. And we have a core memory of us sneaking out onto my parents' rooftop to listen to the song Rooftops. So here we are. Still friends to this day. Look at these. Look at these capri masterpieces, okay? They couldn't be regular capris, okay? I was alt, so they had to have hot pink stitching, and these are from Rave. I have so many pictures of me wearing them. Here's one. I was an embarrassing kid. I'm telling you, with my good hot pink Good Charlotte shirt. Okay, listen. I'm not gonna dog on Gen Z or Gen Alpha because everybody is young and silly when they're young. Okay, everyone is. We all make mistakes. We all say silly things. However, I did see a post where people were putting alts into subcategories and they were talking about emo fashion. And they were like, you can't wear pink if you're emo. It's a rule of the subculture. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, I'm an older emo, okay, I was in it. And so much of the merch at the time, for girls especially, was hot pink. Hot pink. Hot pink was an emo staple, an alt staple. It was all over Hot Topic. So if you are a young baby emo, I don't know why you would be watching this video, but if you are a baby emo and people tell you that you're not emo because you wear pink, hot pink especially, don't listen to them. Also, emo is a state of mind. Emo is a music-based subculture, and I'm not going to gatekeep anyone and tell them that they can't be emo if they don't listen to the music, but it is a very foundational part of the subculture. And if you listen to the music but you don't want to participate in how we all dressed back then, which was, by the way, just like jeans and a band tee, we were all broke. We were all broke. We didn't have fancy like mood board aesthetics. If we did, we would have been absolutely even worse than Gen Z, I fear. But emo is a state of mind, baby. If you want to be emo, be emo. So these were my alt emo capris with the hot pink stitching. Like, look, the front, the back. And rave was the place, okay? G&G rave, RIP. You were a masterpiece of the store for all of us broke bees. Am I allowed to swear on YouTube? I don't know. More jeans that don't fit me. Terre Jarmont for Target. I showed my Terre Jarmont dress, my TikToks. These were iconic wide leg, low rise jeans from the Terre Jarmont for Target collection with the purple accents. Love it. There's no way that I could get this over one leg today. Ain't happening, but just wanted to show you because they are iconic. I have so much. This is gonna be like a series on this YouTube. If you want to see this as a series, please let me know. Okay, last thing from high school before we move on to my scene phase a little bit. This 579 shirt. Okay, I was so emo that I didn't want to wear anything that wasn't black, so my mom got me this 579 skull and crossbones shirt. I'm not gonna put it on because this truly is a sensory nightmare for me, because these are all little like plastic pearls that are all over it. And I remember once I legit got a rug burn from it, okay? There were blood blisters on my arm from the shirt, but if I can find a picture of me wearing it, I'll pop it in. Don't know if I will. I pretty much wore, I was that girl in high school that wore like the same 3 shirts. Not ashamed of it, because a baby's got to do what a baby's got to do, you know? I was sick in high school. I had a partial where I only went like half the day. I was very depressed, so it is what it is. By the way, this was just bags that I found. All the like real good stuff is in the closet, and I have gone over a ton of it on my TikTok. Like I said, follow my TikTok if you want to see more of this. This probably won't end up making it there. This dress from Rave, K-Max Rave, we stand, is not gonna fit me either. I had a whole fit that I used to wear with this in freshman year of college. Like, I seen girls dressing up, okay? How seeing girls cleaned up. I used to wear this, and yeah, this was a 2008 masterpiece. All right, and then the other things, definitely so scene of me to be obsessed with Marilyn Monroe. I can't even explain to you the crossover between like Scene Girls and Marilyn Monroe. I don't know if it was because she died at a young age or what, or we just like to glamorize when people were toxic. But I have these 2 Marilyn shirts that were iconic for me as a scene girl. Okay, we have, first of all, I'm not gonna even try to put them on either. This one, the Andy Warhol vibe. Okay, I have no idea where I got this from, but when I wanted to be the scene queen, would wear this with my scene hair and everything. It was rough mentally, okay? If you were a scene kid in 2008, it was not good for your mental health. Okay, so here's that. Then I have this one, which, classic. And then, like I said, the more stripes you had, the more emo and scene you were. This one, okay, there's so many photos of me wearing this that are actually embarrassing, but I'll show them. Okay, I know it doesn't look like anything, but I used to wear it with skinny jeans. And I think I genuinely was the messiest I've ever been while wearing the shirt. Okay, I tried to pick a fight with my ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend while wearing the shirt. I don't know what about the shirt possessed me to be such a bad bitch, but there was something about it. But something that the shirt had possessed me to be absolutely unhinged. This was really fun because I like being able to talk to the camera about where I got each piece from, and on TikTok I try to keep it short and keep it brief, so I really liked going over all these clothes with you. Please let me know if you want to see more of these because I have an infinite amount of things to share. This is just some of the clothes from the 2000s, from around 2003 to 2008, but I have my fashion blog clothes of the 2010s. I've got everything. So let me know which decade you want to see, what's the vibe. I have a time capsule of a bin to bring up here, so I'm going to record that next. But otherwise, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So I went viral on Instagram. This is just a side story for showing off my tangerine eye book, which I can show you in a long form YouTube video if you want that. But I said oh my god a lot because I couldn't believe that it booted up at all, honestly. And all these men were like, count how many times she says oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry that I have a vocal fry and say oh my god. All right, I'm actually not sorry, men. Suck my dick. Suck my